moving from CA, concentrated awareness, to sensory expansion. And remember, 478 hands begins like our brain, right? We open. It's almost like we're stretching. We're opening up and stretching the different parts of our brain so it can come back together again, a little bit more integrated, a little bit more balanced. So after we do the concentrated awareness, we now have sensory expansion. And this moves us into mindfulness meditation proper. This is where, for example, Jon Kabat-Zinn and Richard Davidson, and Jon Kabat-Zinn is the founder of mindfulness-based stress reduction. Richard Davidson is a neuroscientist over at the University of Madison in Wisconsin, one of the leaders in this area called effective neuroscience. And they looked at people not unlike us who for 8 weeks practiced mindfulness-based stress reduction. Part of it is this mindful awareness component that we're about to explore. The other 2 parts are bringing awareness to your body with what's called body scans and simple stretching. All 3 of which are vehicles for bringing awareness to the body as it is, to the mind as it is, to thoughts and feelings as they arise, without trying to change anything. And that's really key. Can we allow this moment to be as it just is? And of course in Jurapsyche we have justice becomes just is. Allowing this moment to be as it just is. And of course when we meditate, that's what we do. We take this moment and all that arises, even if we've got busy, chattery thoughts, problems, challenges, uh-ohs, we see them and go, oh, okay. And that's where we're moving to now in this mindfulness portion. Seeing what's arising with clarity and allowing it to be as it just is. In their research of this 8-week program, they found that a couple of interesting things. One, there is this shift of brain activity from right to left, this tendency for the activity to shift. And that has been found to be associated with happiness and also the willingness to approach and to move into the next moment, if you will, with optimism and courage, as opposed to retreating in a more defensive, fearful posture, lower mood. Also, they found that immune system functioning was improved, and that the more people practiced mindfulness meditation, the more improved that immune functioning was, which of course is so important in this world of flus and viruses, not to mention the way stress affects our immune system. And in law school, we have more than enough stress to deal with on a regular basis. So it's a healthy antidote, even perhaps an inoculation for many of the stressful aspects or the ways that we relate to or react to the stressful experiences that we have in a place like law school, which by its very nature has a lot of challenges. Very exciting, very stimulating, very intellectually engaging, and yet a lot. You know, John Lennon has a song called Watching the Wheels, and one of the lines or part of the chorus goes like this: I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. No longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go. And so in a moment we'll do the mindfulness sit again. But I want you to bear in mind what I think he's talking about in a related manner, which is we're sitting here, and whereas before I said, well, listen to the sounds, what you might see with your eyelids closed or a little bit open, what you might taste, smell, touch. There's also this mind, right? That's a whirl with thoughts. And as I indicated earlier, oftentimes those thoughts arise and off we go on this merry-go-round. We hop on one of the horses and away we go. We don't necessarily get anywhere, right? But we go round and around. But when we sit in mindful awareness, even the thought, I need to get that project done by tonight, uh-oh, I gotta remember to call so-and-so, and if I don't, I'm going to... Even that thought, you know, oh, I want to get some tea, but I don't want to stand up because it's in the middle of this presentation. Even that thought, how much longer before he says you can open your eyes? They're not unlike the sound that you hear. They are something arising in the moment, and you can be aware of your thoughts very much the way you're aware of sound. One you think, oh, well, that's inside of me, and the other one's outside of me. But however we conceptualize it, they are both expressions of the moment. And something very special happens, something very powerful happens when you begin to cultivate the ability to be present for your own thoughts, for your own bodily sensations, for your own feelings, with that reflective quality of observation, interest, right? Not detached, but interested in its arising, while not getting on the merry-go-round and just becoming or so identifying with that thought that you get up and get the tea, or you keep opening your eyes to see what's going on. To have it where when you're sitting at the library studying and you see a friend off in the distance, rather than just get up and go, oh, because there's this impulse that says, oh, that's going to feel better than staying here, you become aware of this impulse that says, oh, it's going to feel better over there than here, and you say, oh, that's interesting. And so John Lennon invites us to sit and watch the wheels spinning around and around, the thoughts, the feelings, the sensations. Watch our mind in action, in real time. I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and round. I really love to watch them roll. That is to cultivate, right? To cultivate this attitude of interest, appreciation, mystery. Open to the mystery. I'm just sitting here watching the wheels go round and around. I really love to watch them roll. In doing so, we're no longer riding on the merry-go-round. I just had to let it go. Let what go? Let the grabbing of the thought go.